Buses in Swindon have been a major method of public transport in the region since the beginning of the 20th century. Introduced in 1927 and replacing the tram system in 1929. The area is now served by numerous operators. History. Swindon Corporation was the local council formed by the 1901 Municipal Borough Charter, and Swindon Corporation Tramways started to operate electric trams in 1904. Motor bus operations started in 1927, and 2 years later all the trams were replaced by this form of transport. In 1942, Swindon became one of the first authorities to take delivery of the Arab made by Guy Motors. One of these, No. 51, DHR 192, is now preserved at Rath Rawton near Swindon, which is an annex of the National Museum of Science and Industry and open to the public on certain days of the year. On local government reorganisation in the early 1970s, the name was changed to Thames Down Transport, under which it operates to this day. Rural and interurban bus services around Swindon were mainly operated by Bristol Tramways, later known as Bristol Omnibus Company, which established a branch in Swindon in 1921. Bristol became part of the National Bus Company, and in 1983 the Swindon branch was transferred to a new company, Cheltenham and Gloucester Omnibus Company, operating in Swindon under the name Swindon and District. Cheltenham and Gloucester was sold to its management in 1986 and absorbed into the Stagecoach Group as Stagecoach in Swindon in 1993. Bus station and Fleming Way. Original bus station. Before 1966, Swindon had no bus station, and buses departed from street stops in and around Regent Circus. The first bus station was opened in 1966 on the site of the tram station in Corporation Street. Following expansion, it eventually took up most of the land between Manchester Road and Fleming Way. The site was redeveloped in the 1980s on construction of the current facility, with the bus station replaced by office accommodation now used by Zurich Financial Services. Existing bus station. The current bus station was constructed in the 1980s, adjacent to the former site of Thames Down Transport's garages. It predominantly acts as a terminus for buses serving destinations outside of the Swindon urban area and non-frequent services. It is also used as a coach station, with services by National Express, Megabus and international services leaving from here. In recent years, following increased immigration from Eastern European countries, regular services to Poland have been introduced. Redevelopment. In 2004, Swindon Borough Council announced the proposed redevelopment of the town centre area, including the bus station. Thames Down Transport moved from their Corporation Street home to a new facility at Barnfield in 2005, with the land earmarked for conversion to commercial properties, as well as town centre offices. The project also makes provision for housing, shops, cafes and restaurants. The plans would lead to the demolition of all buildings in this area, including the current bus station, with a replacement to be built along Fleming Way. In 2015, a multi-story car park adjacent to the bus station was demolished as part of this scheme. Operators. Coach Style. Coach Style provides services to Royal Wootton Bassett, Malmesbury and Yate from the bus station. The company won the tender for these services from Andy Bus, who lost all their bus work in the tender exercise. AD Rains. AD Rains provides services to Royal Wootton Bassett, Ashton Keynes and Crudwell from the bus station, and also operate a service X70 from Swindon to Marlborough on college days. Apl Travel. Apl Travel provides services to Lechlade and Fairford from the bus station. Hats Coaches. Hats coaches provided services to Chippenham and Cirencester from the bus station and also operated a service X56 from Swindon to Lackham College on college days. The company went into administration in July 2014. Megabus. Megabus provide low-cost bus services to Cheltenham, Gloucester and London from a stop adjacent to the Sainsbury's Superstore at Stratton. National Express. National Express provide nationwide coach travel from the bus station. Pullams Coaches. Pullams Coaches, based in Burton-on-the-Water, won the contract for Service 64 operating from Carterton to Swindon. The contract was previously operated by Stagecoach in Oxfordshire following the failure of RH Transport in 2012. The service operates broadly every 2 hours on Mondays to Saturdays. Stagecoach West. Stagecoach West operate in western North Swindon and in rural areas. The company also provides a Sunday service on some Thames Down routes. Thames Down Transport. Thames Down Transport operate the majority of Swindon's urban services and school buses. They also provide the Hospital Express for the Great Western Hospital, and contract lunchtime link services to companies such as Thames Water. Services terminate at both the bus station and Fleming Way. Salisbury Reds. Salisbury Reds operates services to Avebury, Marlborough, Pusey and Salisbury from the bus station. Fares. The majority of tickets purchased on Thames Down Transport and Stagecoach in Swindon services are honoured by both operators. See also Transport in Swindon. Notes. Swindon Borough Council Public Transport homepage. Swindon Park and Ride.